President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has made another major move that is now trending across Nigeria and West Africa. Just recently, he officially sent a letter to the Nigerian Senate, asking for their approval to deploy Nigerian troops to the neighboring Benin Republic. This decision comes shortly after an attempted coup was reported in Benin, and the country's government asked for help to restore order and stability. As soon as that news broke, everyone started talking, both in Nigeria and beyond, because this decision is not just about Benin, it's about Nigeria's growing role in keeping peace within the West African region. Before we go deeper, please remember to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss real-time updates like this. Now, let's break down what actually happened and why this move is so important. According to reliable reports, a few days ago, soldiers in Benin Republic tried to take over the government. They stormed the national TV station in Cotonou and announced that they had seized power. Luckily, their attempt was quickly stopped by loyal government forces, but it sent a serious message: the country's stability is shaky, and tension is rising. The government of Benin immediately reached out to Nigeria, asking for support through ECOWAS, the Economic Community of West African States. Since Nigeria is not only the largest country in the region but also currently chairs ECOWAS, all eyes turned to President Tinubu. And that's what led to this new decision. In the letter Tinubu sent to the Senate, he explained that the situation in Benin could easily destabilize the region if it's not contained. He said the request was in line with Nigeria's responsibility under ECOWAS treaties, and that helping Benin is part of ensuring regional peace and preventing the spread of military takeovers across West Africa. He asked for the Senate's urgent approval to send troops, aircraft, and logistic support, not to invade, but to assist Benin's government in maintaining constitutional order. If you are finding this update helpful so far, please like this video and subscribe to the channel right now. Your support helps us continue to bring you verified news and clear analysis like this. When the letter was read by Senate President Godswill Akpabio, it immediately became the focus of discussion on the Senate floor. Lawmakers debated briefly, and many agreed that the situation required urgent action. Within hours, the Senate approved the request, giving President Tinubu the legal go-ahead to deploy Nigerian troops. This shows how serious the issue is, because decisions like this usually take longer, but in this case, everyone seemed to understand that regional peace must come first. The Senate emphasized that Nigeria's role is to support democracy and help prevent a crisis that could spread. Now, let's talk about what this means for Nigeria. This move positions Nigeria once again as the main peacekeeper in the region. Over the years, Nigeria has led peace missions in countries like Liberia, Sierra Leone, and Gambia. Each time, the goal was to stop violence and restore civilian government. So, this step by Tinubu is a continuation of that tradition, Nigeria playing the big brother role in Africa. But at the same time, it raises questions. Some Nigerians are asking, why are we sending troops abroad when we still have security challenges at home? It's a fair question. Others, however, say that peace in neighboring countries also protects Nigeria, because instability next door can easily spill across the borders. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't yet. It really helps push this content out to more people who need balanced updates. Another key point to understand is that this decision is not a solo action. It is happening in coordination with ECOWAS, a regional organization that includes 15 West African nations. Since Nigeria currently leads ECOWAS, President Tinubu's decision reflects the organization's shared commitment to stop coups in the region. Remember, in the past few years, several countries, including Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso, have experienced military takeovers. These coups weakened ECOWAS unity and raised concerns that democracy in West Africa is under threat. So, when Benin's government asked for help, Tinubu saw it as a test of ECOWAS' credibility. If Nigeria and other member states ignore it, the region could lose more democratic ground. Now, some international observers are already praising Nigeria for responding quickly. They say it shows leadership and responsibility. Others are cautious, saying every foreign military involvement must be managed carefully so it doesn't turn into a long or costly mission. But so far, Nigeria's communication is clear: the troops are not going there to fight a war. They are going as peacekeepers and protectors of order, under the request of a legitimate government. This means the mission will be coordinated and likely temporary, depending on how fast Benin stabilizes. At the same time, there's another side to consider: the diplomatic message. By supporting Benin, Nigeria is also sending a strong signal to other countries in the region that democracy must be defended. For Tinubu, this move also helps strengthen his position both at home and internationally. He wants to show that Nigeria is not only concerned with its own problems but is also capable of helping to maintain peace in the region. This boosts Nigeria's image as a reliable partner for security and diplomacy. And again, if you appreciate this kind of clear, straight-to-the-point reporting, kindly like this video, drop a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe to Hot Gist Report for more updates like this. Now, let's look at how the public is reacting. Many Nigerians on social media have mixed feelings. Some people are applauding the president, saying this is the kind of decisive leadership the region needs. They believe helping a neighbor in crisis is better than waiting for the crisis to spill over. Others, however, are urging caution. They say Nigeria's military should not be overextended, especially when we still have security operations going on in some parts of the country. But overall, the majority agree that peace in Benin is important to Nigeria's safety and to the stability of ECOWAS. Let's not forget that Benin shares a long border with Nigeria, especially through states like Ogun and Kwara. Any instability there can easily affect trade, travel, and even local communities on both sides. So, helping Benin also protects Nigeria's economy. There are thousands of Nigerians who cross into Benin every week for business, and many depend on that route for their livelihood. This is one of the reasons the government wants to ensure Benin remains peaceful and secure. As for the next steps, the Nigerian military will now begin planning with ECOWAS and Benin's armed forces to define how many troops will go, what their role will be, and how long they'll stay. Reports say Nigeria might also provide air support, such as surveillance drones or aircraft, to monitor the border and prevent any infiltration by armed groups. The mission will likely focus on protecting key government institutions and ensuring that peace talks continue. Meanwhile, President Tinubu is also using this opportunity to call for stronger unity among West African nations. He's been very vocal about how coups weaken not just the countries where they happen, but the entire region. His administration believes that stability in one country contributes to stability in others. So, this deployment is not just about Benin, it's about setting a precedent that military takeovers will no longer be tolerated in West Africa. To put it simply, this is one of those moments that show the complexity of leadership. Nigeria is taking a risk, but it's a calculated one. By sending troops under the ECOWAS flag, the country is defending both democracy and its own security interest. It's also a message to the international community that Africa can handle its own peace efforts without waiting for outside help. Please remember to like this video if you haven't yet, and subscribe for more verified news that explains complex issues in simple English. As we close this report, it's important to note that Nigeria's involvement in Benin will be closely watched by the global community. The United Nations, African Union, and major countries will all monitor how the operation goes. If successful, it could strengthen ECOWAS and make future coups less likely. But if it faces resistance or complications, it could raise new debates about the limits of regional intervention. Either way, this is a defining moment for President Tinubu's foreign policy and for Nigeria's leadership role in Africa. So that's the full gist. President Tinubu has officially sought and received Senate approval to send Nigerian troops to Benin Republic following a failed coup attempt there. The mission aims to restore peace, support democracy, and secure the region from instability. What happens next will determine how strong ECOWAS remains and how Nigeria continues to lead the way in promoting peace across Africa. Thank you for watching, and please, before you go, click the like button, subscribe to Hot Gist Report, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss the next real-time update. More breaking stories are coming your way, and we'll keep breaking them down in simple English, just the way you like it.